Hello guys, we are going to be making our peanut butter Easter eggs, and these are so simple and these are so fun to get kids in the kitchen with you at Easter time. These makes great gifts, and I don't know anybody that doesn't like a Reese's peanut butter Easter egg at Easter, and this is basically my homemade version of that. So I'm going to show you really quickly. So the very first thing is buy a good high quality peanut butter. The best kind of peanut butter that you think tastes good on a sandwich, it's going to taste good in this. So it's got to be a nice, good peanut buttery flavored peanut butter. There are a lot of different peanut butters out there, and some just do not taste as good as others. So you're going to start with 1.5 cups of creamy peanut butter. And so I'm just filling up my cup measurer here just to give myself 1.5 cups. And that should just about do it right there. Now you can spray your measuring cup with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray so to ensure that you can get every single bit of peanut butter out of your cup. But I can tell you that I am out of cooking spray, so that is why I'm not using that today, or otherwise I would. Okay, so we got that in. I'm gonna grab my towel over here so I have something to wipe my hands on. Now we're going to add in 1 stick of margarine or butter. You want it at room temperature because you want it to be able to mix with your peanut butter. I'm doing this all in my KitchenAid mixer, but if you have just a regular mixer, that will work too. I kind of feel that a mixer is necessary so that you can get all the ingredients good and combined and cream together. So we're going to turn this on and let this cream, and I'm going to get my little thing of vanilla extract out and my powdered sugar ready. Now while this is running, I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. This really gives it excellent flavor. I'm going to turn this up a little bit so this gets good and whipped together. We got this mixed, and see how easy that was, and see how creamy that is all mixed together. Now you're going to want 3.5 cups of powdered sugar, which is the equivalent of about 1 pound of powdered sugar. And I'm going to measure it out, and I'm going to add it to the mixer straight in. That's 2. This is going to act like sort of the binding for our Easter eggs so that they will make that form. That's 3, and we need 1/2. Let me get 1/2 here. All right, we've got our 1/2 right there. Make sure it gets in there. Now you don't want to turn your mixer on too full blast, or otherwise it will go everywhere. So you want to just lower this very nicely and let this beat together and get good and combined. And what you're looking for is for this peanut butter mixture to basically be able to form a ball so that you can form your Easter egg shapes. So see how it's nicely coming together? See, it's getting to where it's a nice, good consistency. So now when you have that formed, you want to take it out and make sure that you can make an Easter egg out of it. And see how it sticks together and it easily turns into a ball. You can also, if you don't want to make Easter eggs out of this, you can make peanut butter balls. You don't have to make Easter egg shaped, and then you can dip it in white chocolate or any color chocolate that you like. I would do this with one of those little scoop things like, you know, you use to make balls with, but mine is missing. My in-laws moved out and we are trying to locate some of my stuff, so bear with me on all of this. But what I'm going to do is Ronnie said make them big, and he likes big Easter eggs, and so do I. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this dough into this measuring cup, just like so, okay? So that I know that each one is going to be the same size. Once I press it in, I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to roll it into a nice ball, I hope. Okay, just like so. And then I'm going to try to make an Easter egg shape. And if they're not perfect, that is okay. Okay, because we're going to put these in the refrigerator and they are going to set up. And when you cover them with chocolate, the little imperfections you are not going to even see. So we got our egg shape there. Let me make sure you guys can see. So we got our egg shape, and I'm placing it on a cookie sheet that is covered with wax paper. When I am done filling up this cookie sheet, I will place this in the refrigerator so that these have time to fully firm up. So I am getting all of this out, and I'm going to press it all together just like so. And I'm going to make that Easter egg shape. Just like we want. And I'm going to place it on the cookie sheet. I'm going to do one more, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what they look like before I slip them into the refrigerator. So I'm just pressing it in here so I make sure that I have all of them the same size. And if you don't think this is going to be enough for you, you can double this recipe to make as many as you would like. But this is going to be more than enough for us. So I'm just going to press this all together. And I'm going to make my egg shape just by cupping my hands around it, making an egg shape. And that is going to go on the cookie sheet. I'm going to make up the rest of this, and I'll show it to you whenever I get ready to put it in the fridge. Ready to go into the refrigerator, and the reason why you want them to be chilled for about an hour or so, honestly I leave them in there for a couple hours, is so that when you dunk them into the melted warm chocolate, they don't all crumble and come apart. So I'm going to just slip this pan into the refrigerator for a couple hours, and as you can see, it was so simple to make an Easter egg shape. If you don't want to do the Easter eggs, you could do this in just balls and make peanut butter balls out of this. That works perfectly fine too. I'm looking forward to these. This is one of my childhood absolute favorites. So I'm going to have fun making these and eating them as well. But I'm going to slip these into the refrigerator, and I will be back for the second part of this in a little bit. Out of the refrigerator, they're nice and set. I am going to melt down this almond bark. This is the white almond bark. My father-in-law can't eat chocolate, like chocolate, so I'm going to use the white so that he can have one of these too. What I like to do is I like to do about this much, which is about 3 cubes of the white chocolate, and then I add in I'll show you guys, a couple tablespoons of Crisco oil, which is shortening really. And it kind of gives your chocolate a little bit of gloss, and it'll let your chocolate go a little bit further than usual. You want to put your chocolate on a very low heat, because obviously you do not want to scorch it. So I got my chocolate on very low heat. I've got my little bit of shortening here, and get that down in the bottom. You just want to make sure that you keep turning it as it melts, because you don't want it to scorch. Once it gets liquefied and nice and melted, take it off the heat. Okay, now if you hear TV, it's because my husband is watching television, but I got all of my beautiful, wonderful white chocolate melted. You see how nice and smooth that is? That's exactly what we want. I'm gonna take this spoon out for a minute. And what I like to use is just a fork. I find that is just the easiest way to maneuver the eggs in and out of the chocolate. So I just lay the egg in there, and I flip it over to coat the back and the front, and make sure that I get it good and coated like I want it. And then I take it out of the chocolate just like this. Try to drip off any of the excess and lay it right back onto the paper. Okay, there are my eggs all decorated. And I'm going to place these in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to have Ronnie taste test them later on today, so you guys can know if these are any good, because I know you guys love the taste testing. You can use any sprinkles that you want. You can get the kids involved and let them decorate them with icing or whatever you want them to use. These are Easter eggs, and they are made to be decorated any way that you like. These are just sprinkles that I had on hand, and so that's what I'm using, just to make them colorful. But you can do dark chocolate. You can use colored chocolates. You can even put food coloring in this white chocolate and make them colored, if that's what you want to do. Another really pretty thing that I like to do is to cover them in milk chocolate and drizzle the white chocolate over top and make them really pretty. So honestly, when you make peanut butter Easter eggs, you can make them any way that you like. So I'm going to place these into the refrigerator, and we will be back shortly, and we'll have Ronnie try one of these. These are going to be very, very good. All right, you're hearing the TV, and I apologize, but the eggs are all done. Did get a little excess, too much from where I didn't shake it enough, but that's okay. You can cut that off with a sharp knife, but I don't even worry about it, because who is going to complain about a little extra chocolate on my Easter egg? Not me. So, like I said, you can use sprinkle that you would like. I love this recipe because you can wrap these up in really pretty little cellophane bags and tie it with some Easter ribbon and give it away as gifts. I don't know anybody who doesn't love a peanut butter Easter egg. I hope you guys love these too. I hope you all have a wonderful, healthy, safe, and just a lovely Easter if you celebrate. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you all have a wonderful week when you see this, and I'll be talking to you all again soon. If you have any questions, leave it down below in the comment box. If you are a new person to my channel, welcome, and please hit that subscribe button and give this recipe a thumbs up if you love peanut butter Easter eggs. And I will be talking to you all again soon, guys. Bye, guys. All right, we got the taste tester here, my baby, my honey. And we got the Easter egg here, and I've cut it. So can you feel the top of that plate there?
I
you a
can.
piece?
Oh, yeah.
Get you a big piece there.
And give me a nice, let's try this out.
All right.
Oh, I know it sure smells good, baby.
You like that?
Mm-hmm. Here I go. I want to try to eat it.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Oh, my gosh, baby. That is excellent. That tastes better than a Easter egg you get out of the church.
Is that good?
I'll tell you what. The stores can't sell that. Old Canterbury ain't got nothing over on this.
Watch out, Reese's, I'm coming.
Oh,
anyways, this is the Easter egg inside, and it makes a beautiful Easter egg for gifts or anybody, or to make with your kids. Are you looking for some more? There you go.
What's the bigger?
This is what I get with the blind actor. Blind actor. Hey! Man, you got double whammy there. All right, guys. Now you've seen the taste test, and look at him going to town on it. It must be good.
And my big cup of coffee.
Yep, and a big cup of coffee. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you all have a fantastic Easter.